close. Indianapolis Colts general manager Chris Ballard held his season-ending press conference on Monday. Clark Wade at IndyStar.com. Indianapolis, for a team with as much available salary cap space as the Colts, the lists of potential free agents offer some tantalizing possibilities. Indianapolis wants pass rush help, and a look at those lists makes it appear there are plenty of sack artists worth the cash. Dallas' Demarcus Lawrence, Houston's Jadeveon Clowney, Kansas City's Dee Ford and Seattle's Frank Clark all just completed contracts. So did Grady Jarrett, the pass-rushing nose tackle from Atlanta who could handle the Colts' penetrating scheme. The same goes for Landon Collins, the three-time Pro Bowl strong safety who looks like a perfect in a defensive scheme that values the safety position. But the Colts might not get a chance to sign any of them. The franchise tag window officially opened Wednesday, giving NFL teams a chance to place the tag on pending free agents until March 5. The franchise tag allows teams to bring back one of their own free agents for one season at the average of the top 5 salaries at their position over the previous 5 years, or 120% of the player's previous salary, whichever is greater. A team can also use the franchise tag to buy time to negotiate a long-term deal, while keeping the player away from the open market. With that in mind, here's the outlook for several defensive difference-makers who might be kept off the market, either with the franchise tag or a long-term extension. Indianapolis Colts quarterback Andrew Luck, 12, runs away from Houston Texans outside linebacker Jadeveon Clowney, 90, during their AFC wildcard playoff game at NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, on Saturday, Jan. 5, 2019. Indianapolis Colts defeated the Houston Texans 21-7. Photo 11, Matt Krieger, Indy star. Demarcus Lawrence, the Dallas Cowboys. Lawrence is widely considered the best pass rusher on the market, a two-time Pro Bowler who's never finished a full season with fewer than 8 sacks. 26-year-old played on the franchise tag last year, and he's said he will not play on the tag again, but it does not look like he's going to hit the open market. According to the Fort Worth Star-Telegram, the Cowboys aren't planning to place it on him because they are intent on assigning him to a long-term extension, and team owner Jerry Jones told the Dallas Morning News that Lawrence is a part of the team's plans. Jadeveon Clowney, LB, the Houston Texans. Clowney, who has 18.5 sacks over the past 2 seasons, is not likely to hit the market, either. Houston, like Dallas, plans to keep negotiating with its star until the March 5 deadline, the Houston Chronicle reports, and then would use the franchise tag to keep him a Texan for at least the 2019 season. Thank you. You're almost signed up for Indy Star Motorsports. Keep an eye out for an email to confirm your newsletter registration. More newsletters. Dee Ford, OLB, Kansas City Chiefs. Ford, an edge rusher who Colts general manager Chris Ballard knows well from the 2014 draft process, isn't likely to hit the market. The Chiefs are expected to use the franchise tag on Ford, according to the NFL Network's Tom Pelissero. Frank Clark, Seattle Seahawks. Clark, a 25-year-old pass rusher coming off of 32 sacks in the past 3 seasons, isn't going to hit the market, according to the Seattle Times. Seahawks coach Pete Carroll has said several times that Clark will be back, and that means he will be hit with the franchise tag if the sides cannot reach a deal before March 5. Grady Jarrett, DT, Atlanta Falcons. Jarrett's a rarity, a nose tackle with the ability to rush the passer. He had 6 sacks last season, and the Colts want every member of their defensive line getting after the quarterback. Jarrett is a priority for the Falcons to re-sign this offseason, according to the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, and that means it's unlikely he hits the market. Landon Collins, SS, New York Giants. Collins, a 3-time Pro Bowler who would give the Colts one of the best safety tandems in the NFL if he was added, became a storyline on Wednesday. First, ESPN reported that he'd cleaned out his locker and didn't expect to be a Giant much longer, a report that was contradicted by several New York beat reporters, only to have Collins tweet that there's nothing left in his locker that he needs. Collins has repeatedly said that he does not want to play under the franchise tag, but that he would if New York used it, and according to Sportsnet New York, Wednesday's reaction was a result of frustration that there has not been much communication about a contract so far, leading Collins to believe that he will likely be the subject of the franchise tag. Either way, the Giants hold the cards.